Hello. I am Esha. I'm live on the Finance Queen UK Instagram right now, but we are here to talk about money. This is what I'm here for, about the money mindset, the reason why you're not manifesting money, and how you can call in more abundance in your life. That's what I wanted to talk about right now, and it made more sense for me to come live on my finance channel in a very casual setting and just talk to you guys about finances and money and the mindset that you need to have and the few things that you need to probably switch in your mind to be able to reprogram yourself so you allow yourself to call in more money and abundance and wealth, because why not? You deserve it. Always check the descriptions because there's always very useful links for you guys in my descriptions of the videos. So guys, let's talk today a little bit about perfectionism and the celebrity effect. It's just going to be like a free little mastermind that I'm going to do right now with you guys, okay? The detailed version of this module, of course, is in my top 10% frequency course. If you go to ladyesha.com, which is my official website, you can always sign up for the top 10% frequency course. It is so much about wealth. It's crazy. It's insane. It's going to change your life. And you know, all the hard learned lessons that I've had personally with money, because I've seen the bad times. Okay, I've seen it all. So all that I learned from those times where I literally had nothing and I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I even shared a story in the course where I told you guys that I didn't even have enough money at one point to go to school and take the bus. Like I had no funds to even take the bus to go and give my GCSE exam at that time. I'm sat there at the bus stop thinking, okay, what am I going to do now, right? Well, the only option I have, either wait for the next bus and try, maybe the driver is going to allow me, which normally they will never. They don't. They're normally very rude. And that was generally just not my day, I guess. And I ran all the way to school just to give that exam. I ran so fast. I was still 10 minutes late. And I was fighting with the teachers to please let me sit down and give the exam because they were not allowing it. It's like, no, it's 10 minutes late. We can't let you in. I think it was 10 or 15 minutes late because I was running and I was like out of breath and all of that. And even when all my classmates used to have breaks and they would go for lunch and they would go everywhere and enjoy, I was never joining them. And the funny part is, now looking back, I don't feel bad about myself. That time taught me so much, it's insane. Because even though, if you guys know my story, I do come from a very wealthy background because my father is a self-made millionaire. But at some point, we've seen really, really bad times because of some of the mistakes that my own parents made with their money that really affected the life of the whole family. And it changed the whole family dynamics between us all within the family. And we had to function from a very scarcity mindset. And that was literally that time when a child is like growing and learning about money, and they're learning about the limiting beliefs also at the same time, right? So I had a lot of limiting beliefs at that time, which took me years and years and years and years and years of practice and unlearn those things and remove those blockages from my mindset and change my mindset so I can allow myself to allow money to come in my life with ease. And when I say with ease and grace, I genuinely mean that your mindset has to be in the right place. Sarish is saying how to stop spending so much on shopping. I want to save money and always end up buying lots of stuff. Sarish, thank you for the question. But here's the thing. I need you to ask yourself next time you spend money on shopping, is this really worth it? Is this like a fair exchange of energy? Because money is energy. As a matter of fact, money is a very neutral energy. Like money is not evil. Money isn't good either. When money is in your hands, you're the one with power. If you guys have watched my recent YouTube video, I talked about the psychology of money. I told you guys that money is very neutral. When money is in your hand, you're the one with power. Money itself doesn't have power, right? You are the one who is in control because it's in your hand. You're the one with power. You can do some nasty things with money, waste it, buy useless things, be stupid with money, be dumb as hell with money, or you can be very respectful of money. You can be very wise with money. You can do positive money. You can be kind with money. You can be generous with money, right? What do you choose? Do you choose to waste money and disrespect money? Because then it's not going to come to you. Or are you going to choose the good things with money? like bring good changes in other people's life. Like for example, it's a very small example. Just a while ago, I was recording this mastermind for my, it's called the Feminine Frequency Money Mastermind, which I just recorded for my top 10% frequency course, because it has everything to do with money frequency, right? And the more you expand your container, the more you can attract money. Does that make sense? And I was talking in there about how I have this belief that every time I order food delivery, let's say, right? Like today, I was literally recording and talking all day. It's Sunday. So normally on Sundays, I'm in a very relaxed state of mind, and a lot of like inspiration comes to me, and I have a lot of energy on Sundays, and I can talk a lot on Sundays. So Sunday is normally the time I take advantage of that day to record a lot of videos if I have to, right? For my channels, for my courses, and all the content that I have to talk about. So today I was talking all day in front of a camera. This is probably the last piece of content I'm making right now. I have this belief that every time I order food delivery, I am so thankful for the driver that delivers me that food, which is why every time they come and deliver me the food, I have to give them at least half of the price of the food that I ordered as a tip. At least half. Because my belief is that they saved me so much time that I could have been cooking, baking, this, that, all that. It takes away your whole day almost when you're like cutting, planning, and cooking and baking. It takes away a lot of your time and effort. And some days when you want to focus on work, like just look at how amazing this world has become for us, that we have all this ease and luxury. So my belief is that because he saved up so much of my time and energy, I have to pay him the tip because I want to. It's a token of thankfulness. Like, thank you, I appreciate you. You're making my life easy. Thank you for the food. Here's your tip. And I do that because I truly believe that money is a rolling thing. It can't just be one way. You can't only be just receiving, or you can't only be just spending and going out. You know what I'm saying? There has to be like a flow, like an equal flow. We'll talk about the flow in a bit. Hear me out first. When you start rolling out for good reasons is when money comes to you more and more and more. So that's my belief. Every time they come, I have to pay them a tip because I want to, because I'm thankful and appreciative. And my belief is that the more I tip on a regular basis, I will have never any shortage of money nor food. That's my belief. Why? Because I do good things with money, right? So every time you do a good thing with money, you gotta feel proud of yourself because you did a great thing and you brought a good change with that money. That means you are respecting money. That means you know the value of money. Right? So use money as a tool for exchange of service, exchange of energy. That was a complete change of energy, right? So the driver, the food, Uber Eats driver, whatever driver they are, right? They are making your life easy by bringing you the food, saving you the time and effort that you'll have to otherwise put into cooking and baking yourself. Especially if you have more important things to do in life, right? They save you that time. You pay them a tip as a thank you symbol, like thankfulness. You're showing gratitude. The more you show gratitude with your money, the more and more it's going to come to you because you're respecting money. So money is a very neutral energy, and when you show it respect, it's going to be your friend. And when you show it that, oh, we don't need you, you can go out all the time, spend. As soon as your salary comes in, you're just like, it can go. You know, it comes and then it goes quickly. It comes and then it goes quickly. That means you're not showing money any respect, right? You're restless with money. You're so restless with money. It's like my salary comes today and I have to go shopping and do this and do that today. Money is literally a neutral energy. You show it respect, it's going to be with you. If you are somebody who's restless with money, like for example, some people, when they receive money, like their salary, it comes and the same day they feel like I have to spend it. Like it has to go. Like I can't trust myself with money. So as soon as it comes, it just has to go. Right? A lot of you guys do that. That literally just means you're not respecting money. You don't trust yourself with money. When money is in your account, you feel restless. It's almost like, I see my salary just came in. Maybe, it's middle of the night. I can't really go out to spend it anywhere. So let me just do like some Amazon scrolling and order in some things. Let's get ordering on Amazon. The things that we don't even need. If you do that, you have a problem. You have traumas, you gotta heal, and you have generational curses that keep you in poverty, that keep you in that rut of we're gonna depend on our salary, paycheck to paycheck. You're gonna keep depending on that paycheck, right? When you lose that job, when anything goes wrong, or you take your days off because you were ill, or there was an emergency, or you wanted to take a holiday, it's a problem. Always you have to depend on that one little paycheck. It's always a problem. If it stops, you're like, oh my God, I have nowhere to go. What am I going to do? So in the top 10% frequency course, the way I talk about money, it's like a complete mindset shift. Because money is supposed to come to you from all angles, not just from one source. If you have one job, then that's one source. What about the other doors? Have you opened all the other doors? Have you? If you haven't, you're not really allowing money to flow into your life freely, right? Like it's a container, right? When we talk about the money container, you gotta keep expanding. But how do you really expand? Sometimes, if you get lucky, one source of income can really expand. Okay, fine. But do you really know that there never really is only one source of income? There never really is only one source of income. There is multiple doors that you have to open that allows money to flow into your life. It can be through family, friends, your clients. You have a job, let's say. You have a side gig, let's say. You have something in place that lets money keep flowing into your life. And that way, you will always be in a place where it's like always more than enough. It's never really just enough or not really enough. It's always more than enough, right? That's the kind of mindset you need to have. And that is the money frequency. When you feel like, you know what, I'll always have more than enough because I want to. Like, duh. Because that's my money frequency. You also have to let go of perfectionism. Some of you ladies, even like men, you get so tied up in being perfect. Perfectionism, it's not going to get you anywhere. Why are you trying to be so perfect for? Right? You need to have that almost, I call that the celebrity factor in my top 10% frequency course, because when you have that celebrity factor, let's say, you will make so much money, it's insane. Why? Because as a celebrity, you have this aura, you have this charm around you. It's an energy, right? It's the frequency. Like, try to tap into that frequency. That frequency attracts money easily. Whether it's through their, let's say somebody's an actor, right? They have that celebrity factor. They will now get money from multiple sources, whether it's brand endorsements, whether it's some advertisements, whether it's collaborations, whether it's like acting in a new movie, acting on a side role, an extra gig on the side, invitations, do events, sing there, sing here, do something, a public speaking. They will have multiple doors open from where money can flow into their life. It's never really just one. Oh, hell no. Every single wealthy person that, I have around me or you will ever know, they will always have multiple sources of income. And when we say multiple sources of income, I don't want you to get into that, mindset of, oh my God, I have to work so hard. I'm already working so hard on my day job, and now I have to work hard on this side gig, and now this side hustle, and hard work. No. I don't need you to do hard work. I need you to work very smartly. No hard work required whatsoever. Yes, maybe, okay, let's be realistic. Initially, you'll always be working hard. But here's the thing. If you're already working hard at your day job, who is to say that you can't start a side business where money can start flowing in, let's say, from that door too now? Now you have two sources of income. Then who is to say that you can't add another door now, right? Start looking at money in terms of its energy that's coming your way, but you gotta keep the doors open. Why are your doors locked? When you open the doors, a lot of money flow can come into your life. It's an energetic thing. It's your mental reprogramming you got to do. I have a beautiful meditation on my website. Again, my website is ladyesha.com. If you listen to that every single day, when you listen to it every single day, it's going to remove your money blockages. So it's a meditation to remove your money blockages, because some of you all are functioning from that scarcity mindset and that lack of money energy so much, with only one door open and that's it. And you always have this fear of that one door locking one day. You don't know what's going to happen, right? When you function from that place, it's going to be so difficult for you to attract more money, right? And that is why it's exactly designed for you. You need to listen to that meditation every day. It's called the Money Mindset Meditation. I only have one meditation on my website. It's a very powerful meditation. If you are in the lack of money mindset, yeah, you need to listen to that every single day. It's like a 25-minute meditation, right? It's like affirmation, meditation, subliminal stuff. It's magical. It's me doing it. It's my voice, obviously, and I'm doing it with so much intention and so much wealth and like a sprinkle of abundance into that meditation. That's what it is over there. And you listen to it every day. I even had my friends and family do that, and like within a week and 10 days, they're like, it kind of works, right? Like, yeah, I've seen some results. Like, I just feel like it's improving my money attraction, and it's improving me feeling more abundant and actually calling in money. And I'm like, of course, that's what it's supposed to do. Money's supposed to be easy, and it's supposed to come with flow and ease to you, not with difficulty and this and that and this and that. No. You have to expand your containers, because once you get to a certain point, I have a whole container course about the money frequency, step by step, with so much content, so much work. It's a whole digital course. I offer so many services and tools for you guys to tap into that top 10% frequency, so you guys can actually learn to start attracting abundance into your life, because that's what you need. And I was going to just say, before I got distracted by the fishes, let's say you're at 0, right? Going from 0 to, let's say, 1,000, it's like, oh my God, it's going to be difficult, because you are in the lack. When you're at 0, or when you're at minus, let's say you're in debt, that minus keeps you anxious. Minus means red. That red color, when you see on your accounts, that gives you anxiety. That's like alarm bells ringing everywhere, left, right, center, and gives you a lot of anxiety. Correct? So going from 0 to slowly you get your first little job. Let's say it's 1,000 a month or 700, less than 1K a month, let's say. Okay, now we are getting somewhere. That was very hard though, because you had to function from a place of literally 0, or even worse, minus. That gave you sleepless nights. Remember? That's how it goes. But then when you have 1K, now it's like, okay, fine, some of the bills I can pay. Let's say I'm still living with parents. Let's say I don't have to pay the rents, but extra bills I can do myself now. Okay, fine, I can eat out sometimes. Okay, fine, now I'm fine. Now you have a little bit more ease and flow and confidence, right? Like now you're expanding just a little bit. Now from that 1K, if you want to make a quantum jump, you can go to 2K. Again, because 1K is not that much, it's not like it didn't activate that top 10% frequency, but a little bit it helped you to make another little jump, maybe do another extra job, or like start your side hustle, do something. From that little bit of flow that you got going on, it will be easier for you to get to the 2K. But then when you leap to the 10K mark, wow, when you are at 10K a month, then from there going to 20K, 30K, 40K, easy. Why? Because when you're at 10K, now your container has expanded so much that it's like easy flow. Yeah, I can pay bills, rents, this, plus that, all good. And if I want to, I can also probably contribute in the house or do this and do that and blah, blah, right? It's like this good flow. Like 10K for people is good comfort for people. Like that's the start. It's like a comfortable kind of place. All right, fine. You know, maybe you'll still have like at least 3-4K left by end of every month also, once you're done with rents, bills, this, that, your little holiday, going out a lot more, eating out a lot more. Now you have more flow, you can do more things. You will still have left a little bit by the end of every month. Isn't that so? And that kind of ease and flow and satisfaction and playing with money gets you into the frequency of getting more and more. That's why from 10K to 40, 50K, easier. Like from 10K, you will go to 40K pretty quickly. You don't even have to do the middle parts. You don't even have to think about 10K, now I'm going to go do 15K, now I'm going to do 20K, then I'm going to do 25K. You can make bigger jumps. Because why? It's an energetic thing. That's why. Layla, actually, I inherited a beauty salon from my dad. I'm 22 years old, making a lot of people jealous of me. Oh, but I'm having bad time to grow the business even if the service is really, really good. We talk about business in the course. You got to learn that. If you are ready to learn, top 10% frequency is your course, because it's all about money, promoting yourself, having that celebrity factor online so you can brand yourself and charge whatever the hell you want. People book phone calls for me and they're ready to pay me anything for my time, literally 1 hour phone call, advice, suggestion, because it's my energy, it's my frequency. I completely believe that I deserve it. My time, of course, is worthy, right? I have that frequency. It's been activated, it's been instilled in me. That's it. That's like my standard normal frequency on the basis of which I function on a daily basis. And nobody can take that away from you when you have that activated, right? When I see people beginning from nothing, I feel dumb because I was lucky and they succeed better. Yes, they do, because they learn to expand their containers. That's what I'm telling you. From 0 to 1K is difficult. You see problems, you see rejections, you're applying for jobs, you're doing this and that. You're having sleepless nights because sometimes you don't have money even for food or for nothing. As I just told you guys in the beginning of this live, at one point I didn't have anything to even catch the bus to go to give my exam, right? That was not easy. But that was also that time where I literally said to myself, hey Esha, listen, things happen, shit goes on in life, no problem. Do you know what? You've seen good times, this is a bad time, but from now onwards, you're a grown-ass woman. I was still a young girl, but you're a grown-ass woman, Esha. I need you to move forward from this point onwards and make sure this shit never happens again. Never, never, never happens again. And guess what? It didn't. It didn't. It never happened again. I made sure it never happened again. I learned so much after that. Oh my God, even though I was still in school, I learned so much about the anxiety that comes with not having anything, the lack of money. Oh my God. Then being in debt because you have, like, you studied, you went to college, university. When you come out of university, you're like hundreds and thousands of pounds in debt. That's why when you go from 0 to your first job, very difficult. You've seen the lack, you've seen the minus on your account. It's difficult, but it teaches you such amazing lessons. And then when you tap into 1K, then you push a little bit harder and you get to 2K. From 2K, you still be pushing and you get to 5K. And from there, it gets easy. Now, why? Because this whole time, you were expanding your container. This whole time, you learned to expand your container and you got to the point where it's like, 10K is easy. That's my normal standard frequency. 10K, duh. Let's move to the next. 20K, yes. Normal set standard frequency. From there, it becomes easier and easier and easier. You get to 30K, 40, 50. You can skip so many stages in between. That's why, Layla, what you just said, that when people start from nothing, because in that process, they have learned to expand their containers, they can make bigger jumps from a certain position. You can't do that. If you were handed everything, I highly suggest learn the right skill and work with your frequency and learn the frequency game so you stay at like a standard level and you never come down from there. Because if you haven't mastered that, you'll be in trouble in the next 5 years. But the ones who started from 0 will be better off than you because all this time of struggle, they were pushed to create that bigger container for themselves. They were pushed to tap into that frequency one by one. And also, by the way, every business person has a coach. We know that, right? Every business person has a mentor. We know that. What are they there for? They're not just there for giving you a little bit of advice and suggestion. Okay, bye. No. With their presence in your life, you grow tremendously, right? You grow. Every player, every artist, every athlete, every sports person, every rapper, every business person, every single person on earth has a mentor. They work with other people who know more than them. That's why they keep growing, right? And when you come from 0, in that process of hard work, you have learned how to detect who is the right person, who is the wrong person, who is your mentor, who is going to be a sucker of life, who is going to be this, who is going to be that. You learn so much. But if you had things the easy way, more chances you will go broke at one point. Why? You didn't learn to expand your container. You didn't learn the frequency. You didn't learn, how to detect people, what kind of people there are. You didn't learn half of those things that people learned who did it the hard way, because they came from nothing. I stopped being like perfectionist. Perfectionism has nothing to do with how much you deserve to earn. You can earn however much you think you deserve. And who is to decide what you deserve? Like, nobody can tell you what you actually deserve, right? You can't possibly tell me anything that I don't already know. I always say this in all of my live sessions. No human being, especially on the internet, can ever tell me what I'm worthy, if I'm good or if I'm not. You cannot tell me a single thing that I already don't know. Unless I hire you to be my coach and mentor, then I will learn from you, because I know you know more than me. But if you're some random person, there is nothing you can tell me which I already don't know. Does that make sense? As I just said to you, nobody can decide what you deserve. You decide what you deserve. If you think I deserve to grow this, I was given this the easy way, awesome. I want to grow this, I want to make it more better, and I'm going to do it the easy way. I don't have to see struggle and hard work. For what? But make sure you have systems and strategies and a structure in place, and make sure your mindset is right, and make sure you have the right teacher, you're learning the right thing. Make sure you're learning everything about money that you can. Tap into the top 10% frequency so you never come below a certain stage. It's inner work. It's going to be removing your generational curses, right? It's going to maintain and make sure that you don't go broke one day. Because I know when we are given things easy, we are made fun of, because of course, we'll see how long she lasts. She was given things the easy way. That's what people around us say all the time. And as a result, it makes us feel less about ourselves. And then we start self-sabotaging. So then even when success comes, because we think we are not deserving, because we've been hearing and listening all this bullshit from other people, we make sure that we actually don't get it right. That we actually fail. We make sure with our own hands. We self-sabotage the good things that are coming our way. Only because we were fed all this BS from people around us. So you do the work. You better do the work so you maintain that position. Thank you, Esha, for your tips. Very helpful. You're very, very welcome. And I'm so excited to see your growth. Genuinely. Like, stay here, stay in touch. See you in a few years. Keep growing. I want growth for you. And I want it the easy way for you. The smart way, right? Not with the hustle bustle culture. We do not believe in that, because that's too much. I told you guys need to always stay in touch with your creative side, because the more creative you are, the more wealth you can generate, right? Well, there's a spiritual reason behind that. I have a whole video about this activation of your luck and manifestation, and how it has everything to do with you being creative. I have a video on that on my channel called Lady Esha. I have only 2 channels on YouTube. One is the Finance Queen, then I have Lady Esha. My very last video, literally the very last upload, the recent upload, was about activate your luck. How to activate your luck. I'm discussing this over there also. It's a spiritual thing. And you can connect that concept with money to keep going. Keep it the easy way. The relaxed, the flow. Like, the flow has to be there. It has to be easy. And when you're too much in the hustle and bustle, you will never find flow over there. Flow is what you find when you are in times of ease. Relax and breathe and sit by the beach, have some juice and read a book, or do some digital course that you can learn from people that know more than you. I generally myself, sometimes when I go off the track, I'll always go back to my own, I know it sounds weird, but I always go back to my own top 10% frequency course. Literally, I'm in one of the modules inside of it right now as I read this, as I speak right now. Sometimes you can just get off the track and it's like, okay, let's get back. It happens to all of us all the time. As long as you maintain that, you'll be just fine. You will succeed. And that is why it's such a potent and powerful and magical course, because anytime I make another mastermind or a masterclass, another short little money course, it will always be inside of the top 10% frequency course. So you will have access to it literally for a lifetime. Anytime there's a new mastermind, it will be in the course. Log in back again into ladyesha.com. It will be available over there. There's literally no chance that you can miss out on this. Well, we are already here in this digital era. Everything is digital, right? We learn things digitally. We sell things digital. We do business digital. Money comes in digital. Money goes out digital. Amazon digital. Everything shopping digital. Digital. That's the world we live in. And so now everything's moving towards what? AI is taking over. Yes, AI is taking over. So many people are already worried that they're going to lose their job. But then here's the thing. Do you have a skill that even if you lose your job, how does it even matter? How does that matter if you lose your job? Did you not learn any other skill? Are you not already building wealth on the side with the other doors open, like just how we talked about in this live today? Do you not have all the other doors open already where you allow lots of abundance to come into your life? Is it literally only just one door? Yeah, well, then your frequency is not in the right place, because it's not supposed to be one door. There's supposed to be like 10 doors. Hello. Magical ways to attract money. That's how your life should be. Like if you get into the course, many times you will see, wait a minute, I'm getting into the frequency of money, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, money starts to flow in. Oh, somebody owed me money. All of a sudden, they got in touch and they paid me back. Oh, that was unexpected. Because now you're in the flow and the frequency of money. That's why. Out of nowhere, you'll find something in your pockets. Out of nowhere, you'll like attract a new client that wants to pay you a lot for certain products or whatever you sell. Magical, magical, magical. You know, all of a sudden, a situation will come up that's going to force you to expand your container and start attracting more money. Start taking in more jobs, more job opportunities, more gigs, sell more products. Something will happen and it will force you to expand your container and you will start making more. I don't know why my nose is always itching every time I come live. There's something wrong. Make sure that you have the celebrity factor within your business. Like you should be the celebrity of your business, honey. Right? And that is literally, that's like the module that I have open right now. It's week number 2, perfectionism and celebrity in the top 10 course. The top 10% frequency course has like different modules with bonus masterclasses in there also. And week number 2, which is the module 2, you will get to this perfectionism and celebrity. I talk about how it is so important to brand yourself in a way where you are the celebrity of your own damn business. And I don't mean that in a diva way, like don't talk to me, not that way, but it's just you have to have the it factor in your business, in your brand. And you're the one who's the star of the business, and show up as your best authentic self. And there's a whole class on how to do these things, how to market yourself, how to position yourself online, how to brand yourself, how to build that trust with the audience and show up as the celebrity of your business. I noticed that sometimes it's not money that comes into your life magically. It should be, everything should be magical. That's mainly what my content will always be about. I totally believe in a lot of magical stuff. Magical things happen to me all the time. If you follow me on Me Lady Esha on Instagram, which is my first official Instagram, Me Lady Esha, I talk about manifestations, magical things all the time, even on my channel. Everything is supposed to be super, super magical. Like when I'm in like trouble or times of like, oh my God, I'm confused about this. Maybe I need help with this. Maybe this is going on. I don't know what to do with this decision, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, something will happen. Maybe a person is going to get in touch with me out of nowhere. Something is going to happen that day, okay? And magically out of nowhere, I'll get all the answers that I needed. I'll get all the information that I needed without even doing anything by myself. I'll be just sat there worrying and thinking, what am I going to do? Blah, blah, blah. And the friends that know me or my family, like people that are close to me, they know that my frequency is set in such a way that sometimes it scares people off. Like some of my friends are scared to death sometimes when they think about, oh my God, Esha, you need to shut up. Because what you say literally happens, right? So just shut up, don't even say anything. I'm thinking about certain things, it's going to happen. I want certain things, next thing you know, it's going to happen. I want to attract something, someone, whatever, it's going to happen. That's the top 10% frequency. And for being the top 10% frequency women, you do not have to be the perfect model looking women or be the most gorgeous, be the most hottest, be the most this, be most that, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't even matter who you are, where you come from, how you look like, because it's an energetic thing and it has a lot to do with your mindset. That's your frequency. Nothing to do with anything else. It has nothing to do with what people told you, what your teachers told you, how your family has treated you, how your ex did you wrong. Has nothing to do with that. Absolutely nothing. In fact, the more bad they have all done to you, the better this frequency is going to be for you, because it's going to activate you with like fire, honey. It's people with money. All of a sudden, you find yourself surrounded every time by wealthy people. Yes, that's how it should be. Or business owners, it's like a new horizons, yes, that make you feel that you unlocked something, and the environment changed, and new type of people are coming and matching with you from nowhere. It can be friendship or random discussion with strangers. That's what I just talked about. Yes, out of nowhere you'll find the answers, right? Out of nowhere, like, you'll start opening a lot of doors for good friendships, healthy family dynamics, better money, better everything will come your way, better health also. Because why? Because when you have the security of money, right, your nervous system is at ease. And especially for females, I do not care what people have fed into your brain, saying to you, oh, you're a woman, you should not think about money, you shouldn't want money, you're a gold digger, or you're being greedy, or being this and blah 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 blah. Shut up. Because when you are functioning from the lack of money, your nervous system will be in a very bad state. Okay, you will have immune problems, you'll get allergies, or you'll get anxiety, you'll get depression, you'll be miserable, your health will be bad, you'll be in the fight or flight mode, your body will be in a conflict zone. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. Ask the ones who have seen this. It's not a good feeling. Don't fall for people's stuff whenever they say to you, money should never be a problem, like money is not a big thing, like it's not all about money. Yeah, right. But then you're trading your time and your youth away at work, working that damn 9-to-5 job every single day. But then you have the audacity to say money is not that important. Yeah, right. Please. Well, I think this would be it for today. I'll come live again, hopefully. And Layla, all the best, honey. Hopefully I shall see you in the course. If you're ready to learn more and keep up with the top 10 frequency, so you can grow from here and make the right kind of choices and the connection, and learn all about business and branding yourself the right way and market yourself, ladyesha.com, the top 10% frequency is your course. You do not need the meditation. Otherwise, I would have recommended you that. Meditation is literally for the ones who feel the lack of money because of their external environments and their mental programming. That's when you need the meditation. It's on my website. Get the meditation. If you're not in the lack, you have a business, you are the right person to get to the top 10% frequency course, because from 5K, 6K, 10K, you'll be able to make bigger jumps. All right, guys, thank you. I'm going to save this live. I have to activate this profile because I have not been live on here. Thank you for watching.